So here's the truth. I'm opening up. And it's not something that I'm really good at doing. I was never really good at school. You see, every time I went, I thought I could do something with myself and better myself and get through it. I always end up failing. And here's the thing. I worked my butt off too. I had a part-time job, then I had a full-time job. I was a part-time student, I was a full-time student. No matter what I did, it was never good enough. I never felt good at what I was doing, and I always labeled myself a failure. And that's all I've ever seen myself as. The fact is, even when I was doing great at my job, the only reason that I was doing great was because I was making others happy. But I was never happy myself. And I try to think and I try to wonder what it is that I need to do to make myself happy. And the one good thing that I've had, the one good thing that I've actually had that makes me happy is the one person that I make the happiest. And she is the love of my life. And I want to give her the world, but I can only give her breadcrumbs. And no matter what I do, the only way that I can afford something more than breadcrumbs is to go back to what I failed at. And I can't go back because I failed. There is no other door. There is no other way into it. So we already have to settle for breadcrumbs. But I want to give her the world. So I look at myself every day and I think to myself, what the hell am I going to do? How am I going to do something? And all I see is taking another leap of faith. And every time I took a leap of faith, I just crashed and skinned my knees and busted open my face. And I was wide open for the whole world to see my failure once again. So what does this world offer me? How can I be something more than a failure? And I know there'll be people who watch this and they'll say, hey, you've done this for me. Hey, you've done that for me. You made me a better person. You helped me do this. You made me laugh so many times. And I'm glad that I did all of that for you. I'm not asking for you to do something for me. No, I don't need somebody to help me. I'm not asking for a handout. What I'm asking for is a way to not be a failure anymore. And I know deep down there's something inside that I've got to release. Maybe that's the help that I need. Maybe I need somebody to help me wake up. But I don't know when that's going to happen. And I'm not one of those guys that's going to go now and go shoot myself in the head. That's just pointless. No, this isn't a suicide letter. This isn't even an attempt. This is nothing of the sort. This is me ranting. I have God. I believe in Him 100% wholeheartedly. I understand that He takes care of my needs. When I look at where I work right now, I thank Him every day for it. I have a job. I have insurance. I have things that most people don't. And I'm not taking them for granted and saying that what I have isn't enough. All I'm saying is what I have is what I have, but not what I want. And then people would say, well, sometimes what you want isn't what you need. I don't know if what I have is what I need. When I look into my future, what I have is right under what will get me by myself if I actually do something with my life. Can't even live by myself with what I make and what I have. So, in truth, what I need is something better. And again, that takes me back to the leap of faith. And I just think to myself, so what do I do? Do I jump? Do I take it? Do I go out on another chance? Because here's the thing. This time I take this leap of faith, I burn my bridges. I have no plan B. And my plan B died a long time ago. I think I'm on plan C or D. And I'm just getting by. I'm not sure where I'm going to go with this. I'm not sure how this ends. I know that when you're in your worst spot, you can only go up from there. I'm not that low yet, and I don't want to get that low. And I've been low, so I'm seeing it, and I don't want to go back to it. I'm looking for an answer, but I don't even understand the question. I'm looking for a way out, and I might already be there. That's how confused I am. That's how much I don't really get. That's how much I'm trying to remember, to figure out, to understand. And it just sounds like I'm rambling at this point, and that's exactly what's going on in my head. A lot of rambling. that sees me and meets me says, there's just something about you. They see something more in me. They see something different. And I wish I could see what it is that they saw, because if it was what they saw, then I'd be able to do something with it, something more than what I'm doing.